Hello and welcome. This is Scrooge 009, and I am here to bring you a mod spotlight for the Microblocks mod, which is a part of the Project Red mod installation that I have. So yeah, I mean I've been talking about this for a while. I've been using Microblocks in my world and in my lab quite a bit, and it's been they've been very useful. And I've made a few allusions to actually, going through a mod spotlight for it, just because it seems interesting and because it seems a little. It's not entirely. It's not hard or anything, but it's not entirely obvious how to get these microblocks in the survival mode. So I'm going to show how to get these microblocks as well as a few additional things that I'm going to or that you can do with the microblocks. And this is going to be my first mod spotlight. So let's get to it. So here is the saw. This is the main item that you're going to be using to make microblocks. You can upgrade it to you can make an iron saw and also a diamond saw, and I guess they work a little faster. I don't know. I never really tried the two because I don't really have a need for them. I wouldn't really waste a diamond on a saw, but for the most part, here's the saw, and it works just fine. I don't really think there's an advantage to using one over the other. So once you get the saw, what you're going to be doing is you're going to take any block you want. This could be cobblestone, or it could be grass. It could also be a bookcase. It could be a bookshelf, or pretty much any block. It does work. It works for pretty much all the Minecraft building blocks, but it does not work for a lot of different kinds of mod blocks, such as chisel, if you have that, if you know what that is, and it doesn't work for some other types of blocks. It obviously doesn't work for like machine blocks for IC2 or anything like that, but for building blocks it usually works. So if you take the stone slab and you go down on the cobblestone, it'll be like splitting in half through this side right here, and you'll be getting a cobblestone slab. And this cobblestone slab, I already have one. You could place upright, you could place down, you could also place it within the same cell as the original slab here. If I can get it, like, no, not like that. Yeah, here we go, like that. So if you lay it down first and then place the next one, you can just make basically cobblestone stairs. This is the cobblestone stairs. This is exactly how the cobblestone stairs look. And so you can make cobblestone stairs just by using 2 cobblestone slabs. So pretty neat, pretty cool. The next thing you can do is if you go down on the slab in the same way, you'll get two cobblestone panels. And the cobblestone panels are just just thinner versions of the cobblestone slabs. This is working in terms of eighths and fourths and things like that. So you can kind of see what they're doing with this, and it's really cool. You can pretty much get any kind of block that you want here. So but if you go to the side now, you'll be able to get another kind of block. So it'll be like cutting it in half, and you get 2 cobblestone pillars. You see that? These are, if you put these 2 together, you're gonna get cobblestone slabs. So it's really cool. So you're just chopping it in half, really. So there you go with that. And the cobblestone pillar looks really cool as well. It's I guess I'll show you. You can stand it up, and it's it's just as it says. It's meant to be a pillar. So if you want to make a pillar to your house, let me make it daytime here real fast. If you want to make a pillar to your house, there you go. And there's also a thinner option to that, and we'll get to in a second here. If you want like a pillar, I often end up using something thinner than even a pillar to use actual pillar. Okay, so the next item we have here, if you go down on this, you're gonna get a cobblestone post, right? So and then we can even try this out. So let's see here. We want to go down on the cobblestone slab, or on the cobblestone panel. If we go down on it, we'll get 2 cobblestone covers, and if we go on the over, we're going to get 2 cobblestone posts. So there you go with that. And it's the same kind of idea. Where do I get this? Right here. There we go. let's see. So, and then for this, this will be like chopping it in half. You know, chopping the. This is the cobblestone pillar that we got from above. You know, remember you make a cobblestone pillar by doing this. So if we chop this in half now, we get two cobblestone notches. If we go down on the cobblestone pillar, we'll get two cobblestone posts. You know, you see it's like cutting in half again. So same concept repeated. But now we get a notch, and notches are very useful. But notches, I have a notch right here. This is what it looks like. You place it, you know, see in one of the four corners of the block cell that you get, and it can fit with as well with here's a cobblestone nook, here's a cobblestone corner, here's a cobblestone. Oh, this is an advanced version of cobblestone nook. I don't think it has its own name, but it's like a smaller version of the notch, basically slightly smaller. Did I show you this part? So we have the post, so we have the notch. Did we look at this? So yeah, I think we did. We looked at this. If we cut the cobblestone panel in half, we get a cobblestone strip. I believe, is it strip? No, it should be a post. No, this should be a post, and then if we cut that down, it should be a cobblestone cover. All right, and then here, so we covered how to get the cobblestone cover. So if you get 8 cobblestone covers and put them all around here, you'll get 8 hollow cobblestone covers back. And we'll be looking at this a bit later. But what hollow covers are for, or hollow slabs for that matter, they're for running framed wired. Here, let me show you. This frame like alloy wire or white insulated, doesn't matter, or any of that. Just framed wire is for running framed wire through. So I mean, and I'm planning on using that extensively for my base. Okay, so let's move on here. Now, if you slice up the cobblestone cover, you're going to get 2 cobblestone strips. So you know that's pretty much straightforward. That's just like from the panel. You know, we saw over here. You have a cobblestone panel, you get 2 cobblestone posts. Here you have a cobblestone cover, you get 2 cobblestone strips. If you take the cobblestone strip and cut it, there's only one way you can cut this. Then you're gonna get 2 cobblestone nooks, and the nooks are the smallest kind right here. This is a nook right here, and a nook is to cover up, like put in corners and things like that. If you take the cobblestone post and you slice it, then you're gonna get 2 cobblestone corners. Now those are a little bit bigger than the nooks. They go right here, and they're corners of the block cell basically. Let's see, yeah. So if you take the post and slice it down, you're gonna get 2 cobblestone strips, straightforward. And if you take the cobblestone notch and slice it down, you're gonna get a cobblestone corner, 2 cobblestone corners. And if you take the cobblestone corner, slice it down, you're gonna get 2 cobblestone nooks. So pretty straightforward. I just built a little bit of things over here. Nothing too bad. Nothing too bad at all. So you can do all this in creative mode. In survival mode. Also in creative mode. I usually use it in creative mode, but survival mode is pretty fun too. So let's go up here. All right, and let's go right about here. So here I've arranged, and the evolution of the cobblestone nook, or of the nook in general. So here's the nook, here's the corner, here's the well, this is still called a nook. I guess there's no real name for it because it kind of evolves that way. So if you want to see it, I can show you the progression. Boom, boom, and then you just kind of elevate it like that, and you can get really interesting sizes this way. Just by progressing it, and they're not even like blocks. They're not specific blocks that you can get using something like creative mode. You just use the nooks and you elevate them, and this is how you do it. And you can keep doing this until you get all the way up to the regular block cobblestone. And then you can do the same with the strips, right? So you start off with a strip, and it elevates to a post, which elevates to, well, I guess a strip, and then elevates to a pillar. And this is just a bigger strip, I guess. Another bigger strip, another bigger post, and it keeps going like that. And then I arranged this just to show you kind of how high, what's the actual height compared. So it's kind of missing a cobblestone cover up here. Yeah. And I couldn't elevate it beyond this really. Okay, so now you're usually not able to stand strips up on their own. So if I took a strip here, let's just go cobble, pull out a strip or 64. I'm not. You can see that I'm not able to stand them up. There's no way I can stand them up on their own. What you have to do is you have to put together. You can put together one of these nooks and then stand it up and then take it away. See, I can take these away, and you can do it on basically either side, just like I have it arranged here, and I'm able to take these away. There are probably a bunch of other blocks that you can use this with. Cut off the rain. So there are a bunch of other blocks that you can use this with, but the one that I find most convenient would be the cobblestone corners. Now, if you use the cobblestone corners, you can get the strips standing up all in one cell. You see the outline right there. All the strips are standing up in one cell, and you can actually just take these off just by breaking them. You can break the cobblestone corners and just have these standing up on their own. And in this way, you can make the table. You can make the table from Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod, and this is basically an exact replica. I haven't measured the distances or anything. Let's go ahead and do that now. Furniture mod. Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod. I'm looking for the stone table. That's not. Is that the right one? It doesn't look like it, but no, that does not look like the right one. I could have sworn that there was another table. Maybe I'm thinking about a different table. But anyway, either way, you can get a table, and it's a really nice table. Now these are the coffee tables. Yeah, but you can get a nice looking table here. I think it's a really good looking table. Alright, and let's look at this door. So, we can make ourselves a door frame here, just by, arranging these strips along the sides of the door to make a door frame. I could have used wood here, I could have used anything. I'm just using cobblestone as a default for whatever you want to use yourself. So, but you can see that these corners here are kind of missing and they look a little off. Maybe that's okay for you, but it's not perfect. So there are two ways to fix this up. You see here, I've tried to use the cobblestone corner. You are able to do it. It might look a little weird to you, but maybe that could also be a design. You could have maybe some sort of maybe quartz corner over here, and maybe some I don't know how you want to design it. It kind of looks like Mickey Mouse to me, but whatever you want to do, it's really cool. If that's your thing, if you want to make a door like this, it's possible. Or you could just use the cobblestone nooks. And the cobblestone nooks, this is pretty much what they're made for. This is what they're here for. They're here to fill up the gaps that you'll receive by putting the cobblestone strips together. And so you see these cobblestone strips, and it looks like a regular door frame. We have a regular door frame as opposed to this. And I just set the blocks down here just to show you what they are, what they correspond to. Alright, that's really cool. And we can see that we can walk through each of these doors just fine. They're not messed up or anything. Alright, so if we come up here, let's turn this off real fast. If we come up here, we're going to see just how just how these strips and these covers react to the redstone. So if we take these away, that you're gonna see the redstone, or sorry, the red alloy wire. It's not redstone, it's red alloy wire. You're going to see them connect immediately. And the reason you see that is because, they're no longer blocked by this cobblestone cover, which is standing up. Instead, they're allowed to connect. So, we put it back, it'll break the connection. So it's a really good way to kind of, keep cobblestone from connecting. And I've used it quite a few now. I've used it a bit. I've used it a little bit now. And it's been really helpful. Just a quick way to keep stuff from connecting without having to elevate it or put it down a level or anything like that. You could also do this with the cobblestone strips right here. Same thing is possible for the cobblestone strips, so you don't have to have it standing up. You don't have to have this in the way. It might look a little more natural, especially if you're using the same material that you're building out of to make these cobblestone strips. And then also you can use these, or you can't actually use these nooks. My bad. You could probably use the corners and everything. I don't know, but the nooks, they'll just go around the nooks and everything. So there you go. And then here we have what I was going to show you, or what I was talking about earlier. These are the hollow covers. These are hollow covers that we want to use, and this is what they're used for. They're used to run framed alloy wire through it. It could be red, it could be insulated wire. It doesn't matter. And you see we have a few framed going up here, and then we have going up the wall. So I managed to get it going up these cobblestone cover walls as well. So you could take the cover walls or the covers and use this as a wall to run redstone up, and then use this. And I finished it off with a hollow cover and just had it going through and going to that. So when I turn this on, we can make sure it works and everything, and don't fall. Just click it and boom. So there you go. There you have it. Now there are a few other things that you can do with this. I probably didn't show you everything, and there are probably a few other things that I know about this, but I just wasn't able to include it in this one just because I couldn't really remember. So just play around with the mod. There's a lot of different things you could do. It's very versatile, and I feel like there are just like a bunch of hacks that you can do to make really unique looking items and objects and things like that. So it's really nice. Please give this mod a try. It's really cool. Thank you so much for watching. This is Scrooge 009. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you all later.